Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mano 777, and I'm doing the hammer inside of Destiny. Guys, I've been away for a couple weeks. Honestly, I've been having some health issues, and this last week, I went to the doctor and some other things like that. So some of you know that I have not been putting up tons of videos like I usually do, but I wanted to make sure I take care of my real-world work. Because that is my real job and my real responsibility. I need to make sure we're taking care of that. But now I feel so much better, and again, I'm bringing some videos to you. So today, other than just showing you the hammer, which many of you have probably seen, I'm going to do a quick overview of all the raid primary weapons because they look amazing, and there are some special perks on them that you can't get on any other gun, and it makes them unique, and it also gives them some special abilities. So I wanted to talk about that right now. The first weapon that we have here is, and I hope I'm saying it right, Zaouli's Bane. And it's the hand cannon. Looks amazing. With all of the guns that you can possibly get, you can check out here, you can see that all of the raid weapons have a special perk called Cocoon. When stowed for a short time, this weapon is automatically reloaded from your reserves. That's very important, and we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. So, the hand cannon is Zaouli's Bane. Next up, we have the Smite of Merain, and I hope, again, I'm saying that right. It gives you this kind of a look. And this pulse rifle is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love this. This is the thing I usually roll with if I'm not using my Touch of Malice in the game. Let's go over here and let you just see the pattern. It's very stable, even if you don't aim down the sights. I'm getting shot. Getting shot by guys. All right, but let's just say I aim down the sight a little bit. You can see the reload speed on all the guns is not great. You can see the pattern is actually pretty consistent. Only a couple of weird ones, but if I aim down the sight, very consistent. I'm gonna have to pick up some primary here in just a sec. But I love it because it gives me the ability to shoot a lot of bullets. It allows me to be somewhat accurate and control my shots. I absolutely love this. And what's cool is if you look at this gun, if you look to the sides of the gun, it almost looks like it's breathing. It almost looks like it's alive, like a dragon. You can see smoke coming out of it. Looks absolutely amazing, which is a step in the right direction. You know, we remember the Necrochasm was essentially just murmur, but it looked a little bit different, not very much different. But all these weapons have the same kind of aesthetic. They have that smoke that comes out of them and looks amazing. Now, on all of the guns, they will have a final perk that will be random. So on this one, the other reason why I love this Smite of Merain is because of the glass half full perk. This is amazing. I absolutely love this for this pulse rifle. But again, they all come with Cocoon, and we'll talk about why that's important here in just a little bit. Next up, we're going to go to the Anguish of Drystan, and I hope I'm saying that right, but if not, no big deal. This is the auto rifle. The auto rifle is very unstable. It kind of has a Necrochasm look to it. You can see, look at that spread pattern. Not very accurate. If I aim down the sight and just let it go, it drifts up quite a bit, and it's not very precise. This is definitely something that you just want to be using when you're killing smaller adds, if you're going to use it at all. In the raid, I'm not a big fan of using it, especially because if you haven't done the raid, I don't want to spoil it, but there are a lot of times where you have to do long-range engagements, and this is not my favorite gun to use. I have a good amount of thumb control when I'm using my joysticks here, but you can still see if I try and aim, I'm going to try and aim right at that spot. It's pretty difficult to try and keep it centered. So that's why I don't usually use the Anguish. It's decent, but it's not really what you want to be using. I would rather use the pulse rifle, the scout rifle, or the hand cannon. Really, honestly, the pulse rifle and the scout rifle are your two best choices. And finally, the scout rifle is the Doom of Chelchis. And if with this one is great because it's very consistent. I don't even have to aim down the sight, and I get a very, 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 very clear pattern of shots. You can see there I wasn't even aiming down the sights. Now if I back up and aim down the sights, we'll go over here. And I'm not using my joystick at all to control where it goes. I'm just essentially aiming down the sight and shooting. You can see that spread pattern is very, very, very small. Very, very small. So, this is probably my favorite raid weapon along with the pulse rifle. These two, again, it's got that motif of like the smoke going. It just sounds amazing too. And they all have this kind of red and black kind of like bony motif and very spiky. It looks very cool, very unique compared to some of the weapons in some of the earlier expansions of Destiny. So let's take a second and let's talk about Cocoon. I also have a machine gun here that I'm going to use for the example. And this is Quillam's turn Terminus. I'm not going to give you a weapon review on this now, but we're going to just talk about why the Cocoon perk is important. If you haven't done the raid yet, you should definitely go check it out for yourself. Check it out, see what you like about it, get a party together, because it's a ton of fun. And that's the only place, by killing Oryx is the only place you can get these primary weapons, okay? So why are they important? The reload time on all these weapons are very, very slow by themselves. When you're doing a lot of DPS on guys, it's not great. But let's say, for example, I have a couple of weapons that have Cocoon. I'll empty out my entire scout rifle. If I had the raid sniper, I could show that to you, but I'm going to go to my black spindle. I could put a lot of damage there. Oh, I actually missed one. I don't want to reload it. Yeah, I know I missed it. Black. Yep, there we go. And now we've got my machine gun here. What's cool about it is I'll go to my primary and it's reloaded. And then I can put consistent DPS on people constantly at all times. It's really important in the raid because a lot of the raid pieces are very time sensitive. I'm going to get a little bit more ammo so we can do a couple more things with it. But you can see that because that Cocoon perk exists, I automatically reloaded my stuff. It's really awesome, especially for putting tons of DPS on people super, super fast. That's why I like these weapons. Now, if I had the raid sniper, I could literally just cycle through all three of these weapons. Here I have to reload my black spindle, but if I got precision shots, I'd be able to keep that going for a while. It's super important because there are many times you run up against a damage wall in the raid, and so being able to use those weapons in conjunction together make things super easy. So guys, those are the 4 raid primary weapons. Again, this is just a quick overview of everything, not like a full weapon review, but you can kind of see which ones that I like. I prefer the pulse rifle just because of the ability to put lots of bullets and lots of damage on people, and it has great range, and it has the glass half full perk. Remember, all the raid weapons can get different perks, and I'm going to have all those listed in the description box below, so you can check it out for an overview. You can see what all the different raid weapons can get. But this is definitely a reason to do the raid. These weapons are awesome in doing a lot of the stuff in the Taken King. It's one of my favorite things to use. I pretty much don't even use my other guns. Sometimes I'll go into the Crucible and use my Hopscotch Pilgrim or my Villainy, which I'm going to do a weapon review on here in just a little bit. But these raid weapons are absolutely sick because of that Cocoon perk. And now you know what to do. You don't have to constantly reload stuff. You can just switch back and forth between weapons. And a lot of people who have the raid weapons don't understand that you can use those together. A lot of times I hear people who have the weapons constantly reloading their guns. And if you do it right, you don't have to reload. You can just constantly put DPS on the boss. Guys, if you like something that I had in this video, please help share this video with all your friends. If they're wondering about the raid primaries, point them in the direction of this video. Share a like if you'd like to. If you like something I did in this video, hit that subscribe button for more Destiny content. Check out my Twitch live streams. I love playing with people. I want to play with each and every single one of you. I play with a lot of people on my Twitch stream as it is, but I've been kind of out of it, like I said, for the last couple of weeks, and I want to get back into it now that I am feeling better and all caught up in work and stuff like that. So if you like something in this video, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to go take care of this public event, and we'll see you next time, guys, in the universe of Destiny.